Me no know about league, cause we in a World Cup. And enough of them no like how we hotter than thermos. Me see, they don't like when get a youth shell the world up. Whoa. Where them a go do ya now? When the bands pick them girl up, where them a go do ya?
Hello my slavies and welcome back to my channel. So I am doing this green cut crease, something different, step out of my comfort zone, whatever. So first things first, I'm gonna take my primer potion by Urban Decay and just prime my eyelids, making sure that my shadows stay on all day. Next, I'm going to take some tape just to give it that sharp edge and just place that on the outer portions of both of my eyes. I actually tried this Too Faced lip injection lip gloss and it's supposed to make your lips a little bit plump, but I mean, it does it for like a good 5 minutes and then goes away. Next, I'm taking this light brown shade. I will leave all the colors in the description bar. I'm just buffing this into my crease first, giving it a nice soft transition shade. I don't want to start off with the green first because I want the green to go into something. So then I'm just going to, so that's why I'm putting the brown first. So the next shade is this light green shadow and I'm buffing that on top of that brown. You know, just blending everything together. I'm going to start off with light green and then go into the darker greens. So the next two shades I'm taking is two shimmery shadows. I didn't have any darker green colors, so I just used these shimmery shadows. I would recommend using a matter, is that even a word? A matte shadow, darker green, and applying that to your lid. So I'm just buffing that into the crease, just building up the color as I go along. To intensify this green, I'm taking my darker green from the BH Cosmetics and I'm applying that also with the same brush into the crease as well. It's just gonna like brighten it up and also deepen it up. Next, I'm going to take this black shadow from, where's that from? That's from MORPHEBRUSHES. And I'm going to take this blending brush and I'm going to buff this into the crease. I am using a blending brush first because I want the black to blend into the green, so I am buffing that also into the green, and then I'm going to take a more precise brush and carve out my crease. So I'm taking this pencil brush and I'm dipping it into the black shadow and I am actually placing that directly into my crease. This is going to define and cut my crease. As you can see, the black that I put there before is now diffused, and now I want to intensify it even more. And right here you can see I'm taking an angle brush and I'm actually carving the crease out just a tad bit more because I want you to see the black line when I do cut my crease. So I'm using an even more smaller brush to define the crease. Next, I'm going to take MAC Ochre Soft, that makes no sense, MAC Soft Ochre paint pot and carving out my crease. You can use concealer if you want, but I prefer to use this because it has a more thick consistency, as concealer is a little bit runny. So I'm just using this just to carve out my crease. Next, I'm going to take some Laura Mercier setting powder and just set that base, making sure that it don't move, it don't budge or anything, just setting that. Next, I'm going to go in with my MAKEUPGEEK Insomnia loose pigment and also my NYX loose pigment in teal. Then I'm going to take my MAC Mix and Medium liner just to act as an adhesive to make the glitter stay. With this, I'm going to work in portions. I'm going to start with the inner portion, then work my way to the middle and then to the outer. With this, you have to make sure that it dries or get a little bit tacky and then place the glitter on top. That's a good tip. with the whole setting of the base and the glitter, I'm going to define my crease even more with that small angle brush. So I'm going to make sure that you guys see that black line, but you also see the green, so everything look, you know, sort of like an ombre feel. Next, I'm going to take my Tarte, what is this? The clay paint liner, and also an angle brush, and just draw a wing. I felt like this look needed a wing or something, so I created that. Now for the face, I'm going to take my BABYSKIN pore eraser, and this just minimizes the appearance of pores. It actually have worked, so I definitely love this product. If you have large pores, definitely hop up on this. Inexpensive and it's lit. Next, for the rest of my face, I'm going to use the MERCIER foundation primer. I'm just going to apply that to where I normally get oily, and I'm just going to dance a little bit and whatnot. So for foundation today, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me in 360 Mocha. Freaking love this foundation. No Lancome today because I'm staying in the crib. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not going to waste my expensive foundation. So yeah. Next, I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and just blend everything out. Ladies, make sure you blend out your foundation, because I'm telling you, even if you take pictures and you see ashy flashback, that can be the cause from your foundation. So make sure you blend out your foundation. Take your time. It's not going anywhere. So to highlight and contour, I am taking the Anastasia contour kit, and this one is in medium. I'm actually using both of them because I need shades from the medium and also shades from the deep. I'm going to take that shade and then use this as my highlight, and I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes, on my forehead, chin, whatnot, and then blend it out. I am going to blend this side out first because I feel like this concealer, it dries very quickly because it turns from cream to powder. So I'm going to quickly blend it out as I go along. A lot of people have problems with this, I keep saying foundation, with this concealer, but I feel like if you use a drop of oil with the concealer, it will definitely blend together. It will definitely blend easily. So make sure you add like a drop of oil because it can get dry after a while. So I am going to set underneath my eyes right away because I feel like it will cause, well, I did it before, but it caused creasing. So I'm going to set that really quick, leave it on, and then skip to contouring. For contouring, I am taking the deep palette, and that color is pretty much gone and I need a new one. So I'm going to take that darker shade and just contour my face. I am going to take a damp beauty blender and blend that out as well. The pros about this palette is that this is really woman of color friendly, and I really freaking appreciate that. But the only thing is that I had to use 2 different palettes to get my desired shade. So that's like the only slight con that I have. For working with cream, it's pretty easy, but once you get the hang of it and you learn your blending skills, you would definitely master it. To set my contour, I'm using the powder contour kit, and I'm taking that darker shade, and this is in the tan to deep palette, and I'm taking that darker shade and just setting my contour and also doing a slight nose contour. For the rest of my face and to sweep away the powder, I'm taking the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark deep, and I'm just dusting away the translucent powder and also setting my face with that. For blush, I love my Berry Wine blushes, and this is a NYX blush, and it is freaking beautiful. I would definitely leave the color in the description bar, but I'm just using this and applying this as my blush. I'm just going to fill in my eyes with this black Anastasia gel pencil, and then I'm going to smudge the bottom with the same green shadows that I used previously on the eye. So for highlight, I'm using the BECCA Champagne Pop, and I freaking love this highlight. I haven't used it in a minute, so I'm definitely going to use this today. I'm not going to be heavy-handed because I feel like there's a lot of drama in the eyes, so I'm going to, calm down. Next, I'm going to tie my choker, And you know, I feel like it just completes the look. I'm so into this whole choker thing. It's just so pretty. And then I'm going to line my lips with a dark brown lip liner. And then after that, I'm going to take Sepia from Anastasia and also Sepia lip gloss, and that will complete the whole lips look. Give this video a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it, because I'm really feeling it. Like, I'm really feeling this look. So don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Laters. Waiting for the good love to pass my way. Oh yeah.